Yo, it's your boy Mr. Shagun bringing another video, and quickly I'll be explaining some of the most important things, especially about margin, just like you probably watched in previous video what margin is. Now, in the previous video you've watched or learned theories, we've told you that the margin and the leverage are things that are set by your broker. You can of course set your leverage just like we set ours to 50:1. That means that we are only paying 2% of the money. So it simply means that in that picture we are going to be doing a down payment, and that down payment is going to be called the margin. Now I'll give you a quick example of what exactly I'm saying here. Is what is known as this margin in this picture. You can quickly see that there is something written here. It's written there clearly as the margin, and then you can see quickly pointing at that is something on this right hand side there. It tells you the margin in this case is $6.18. Now this is known as the down payment, like you've been taught. Now the down payment, when you want to buy something or when you want to trade the position size, then what the broker is saying is that if you can bring 6.18, then we would allow you to trade that position size. Now for us to know the position size, and I'm going to call that sorry, I'm having this interruption. For us to trade the position size, let me just clear this. For us to trade the position size, then we are simply going to be, let me put off my network because things are going away right now. Okay, let's go back to business. Okay, for us to trade position size, we're simply going to be what's it called, doing the position size. Let me get my writer working. Position size. So the position size is going to be equals to the leverage multiplied by the margin. Leverage multiplied by the margin. Now let me tell you, when I was running this particular account, my margin was 200:1. So I will show you exactly what position size I was trading. So therefore, in that case, my leverage, which is $200 multiplied by my margin 6.18. What is the position size? I'll go use my calculator for that effect. I'll quickly run to my calculator. What is far away? So I'm going to do 200 multiplied by 6.18, and it gives me $1,236. So what I have as position size now is $1,236. So the position size I was trading was $1,236. What does this mean? I'm going to teach you exactly what it means now in terms of what we call lots in trading. What does it mean in terms of lot in trading? Okay, what this simply means, I'm going to teach you lots in trading. Now what you should know is that in trading that $1,000 is known as 0.01 lots. Do you see that? $1,000 is known as 0.01 lot. It's also called the micro lot. You must have seen it in the videos. The next one is $10,000. You memorize this. Is equals to 0.1 lot. That's .1 lot. And we have $100,000 is going to be one lot, one standard lot, or one full lot. So you understand the reason now why my trade here was written as a buy trade. It's a buy trade and 0.01. Why? Because my position size, as you can see there, was 1.236. 1.236. Now how do you exactly calculate all this so-called position size? It's simple. How do we know it is 0.01? It's simple. Let me do this mathematics for you. So it's like saying that since I'm trading, let's assume I change it to the nearest 100. If I change it to the nearest 1,000, it's going to be $1,000. $1,000 divided by a full position, a full lot size. A full lot size is 10,000 US dollars. That's how we do this mathematics. So 0 cancel 0, 0 cancel 0, 0 cancel 0. What do we have? We have 1 all over 100, which, as you know, is 0 dot what? 0, 1. Are you seeing that? That's exactly the minimum lot size, changing it to the nearest thousand. So we have 0 dot 0.01 lot size, as simple as that. So how do we make this profit? The other thing I need to teach you now, I'll teach you much later how this profit here is coming about. This $12.11 profit, how it's coming about. That's not for this video now. So the next thing I need to teach you is what is known as the profit or loss statement. The profit or loss statement is on the right upper corner side there on the trade button. This is the profit and loss statement on that part. So on this part there, you could see here, that's known as the profit or loss statement. Profit or loss, because that's the two things that can profit or loss that can happen when you're trading. It's either you're making profit or you're losing money. When the line here is blue, is profit. When it is red, it is loss. That means when the line on this place here is blue, here means we're in profit. Now, I told you that the balance and the equity is not the same thing. I told you the equity is your balance, profit or loss. Your loss is minus, your profit is plus. And because you can see in this case, because the trade is going positive, here you could see that 190, you can see that 190.87, if you add it to the profit here, which is 12.04, you're going to see the equity. The equity is going to be, if you do the mathematics well, is going to be 202.91, and that is the equity. So hope you understand that. So your equity is always the balance, plus or minus, profit or loss, in that order. The next thing is known as the margin. I told you the margin is the down payment, and it is the broker that determines that. So if you have the margin, the next thing you need to understand is known as the free margin on this part. Free margin. And free margin is important because we'll be talking about some other complex thing much later, but I'm going to explain free margin to you. I'm going to explain just margin to you right now. Last but not least thing I need to explain to you is how we calculate pips in JPY pairs. And I tell you that in JPY pairs, you don't calculate pips as 0.0001 to fourth decimal place. No. You clean this. This is wrong. In any pair that has JPY, any pair at all that has this thing called JPY, you need to calculate your pips using 0.01. Each pip movement will be 0.01. So how do I calculate pips in this case? Let's assume that I look at this position, the position that it has moved. The position it has moved here, that means I entered, if you look at it clearly, I entered here, and currently the price is at here. So how do I calculate the position? I can calculate the difference for me to calculate my pips. For me to calculate my pips, I would just say I would just simply say the higher price, which is 132.81, just like we do in calculating spread, minus the lower price, which is 131.506. So simple. So what do we have there? We have 0.5. We have 0.5 here. We have 3 here. We have 1.305. The next thing I need to do is for me to calculate how many pips movement was this. Now, in the JPY pair, we would round this up to decimal place. Don't forget that 1 pip movement in the JPY pair, 1 pip movement is in JPY pair. What we calculate was what? 0.01 is 1 pips. So that means in that case, we need to do to just only 2 decimal place. So we're looking at 1.30. How many pips is that? So we go divide that by 0.01. So we go divide this by 0.01. So we go divide this by 0.01. 1.30 divided by 0.01. What does it tell me? It tells me that the answer is 130 pips. So that means this pip movement here is 130 pips. Now I did this for you. And this one looks simple because, of course, I already did this for you. I'm going to find one for you to do yourself. Screenshot it for you and send it to you for you to do by yourself. So I quickly run to my gallery to find what I feel you can do by yourself, and hopefully you'll be able to do that by yourself. So I go find a video for you to see if you can do one by yourself. Okay, so for one by yourself, let me see this. Okay, no, this is good. You don't know good. One by yourself. Okay, good. Now I'm going to ask you to do this for me. Do for this Hero JPY for me. Do for Hero JPY for me, and do for this other pair GP do this two for me. Do this two for me. And let me see what you can do. Let me see what you're made of. Let me see if you're made of black. Do this two for me. Calculate the pips profits for the Euro JPY here and the pips profits for the GBP Swiss francs here. Calculate the profit. 2 is let me know what kind of what kind of trading. Now let me assume that in this case, the leverage here, the leverage here, so I'm having a lot of interruption. The leverage here, in this place is $200. So in this place, tell me what position size am I trading? Tell me what position size I'm trading in this place. Then so we have position size, then also tell me the pips here. The pips, what's the pips here? Tell me the pips in the two places, in these two places that I am showing you currently. Hopefully you can get it. We'll continue from there much later. Have a very good night. Rest if you're in the night watching this video. Obviously I'm in the night here. We'll talk